Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. I am Mega400 and this is Chapter 7 as Star Spirit on Ice. This is the last Star Spirit that we have to rescue. And look, Bumpties from New Zealand, or penguins if you want to call them that. Essentially that's what Bumpties are. So here we have Shiver City. Interesting, the obligatory snow area. There's a guy wandering around screaming, "No, Mario." I'm hoping it's not who I hope it is, which it is, but I hope it's not. So anyway, here, this is Shiver City. This is basically the obligatory frozen area, but this is a fun chapter. I really love the background. Like, I noticed it, and I'm like, wow, that's a really nice, because the thing is, I'm working on my summer project. I'm a little behind on it, but I'm working on my summer project for animation, and I'm doing like a painted style, kind of like a 2D painted style. So like I'm looking at that, like that's really similar to what I'm trying to do, and I really like the background. Like a lot of times you don't even notice it in this game. This game has some really nice backgrounds that really you don't even notice because you're focusing on the foreground. But there are some really nice backgrounds that I think they're pretty cool. I really like the background for the snow levels, or for the snow level. And yeah, that guy got mad at us and kicked us off the ice. I don't know why. What's wrong with killing penguins who are on the ice? I don't know. So, let's talk to this guy. So get to Starborn Valley, but we can't go through without getting permission from the mayor. So let's go do that. But first, let's go through this door. Up here, you don't have to do this, but if you want to get the last FX badge, it's up here, or just all the badges in general. So yeah, I've been my whole like summer project. I've been behind on that. I've just been really, it's been a stressful semester and overall because like, the one professor is having us do like deadlines every single class. But the problem with that is the fact that their other professor isn't doing that. So it's hard to focus, like I had to focus on the one every single class, but I don't have time to focus on the other. Now part of that is just, time management, but I don't know, it's been a really kind of stressful semester. And you want to get that now. You could technically get it later, but after this scene that's going to happen, you won't be able to get it until you've completed that one star piece, as I'll mention in a second. Anyway, her husband is in the room, so let's go see him. And wait, what? Huh? What the hell? No reply. My penguin's body doesn't budge. What's this? He has a memo in his hand. It says Herringway. Darling, would you like a cup of tea? Oh dear, you'll catch a cold if you sleep there. No! Do. Help! Somebody! Anybody! My husband is dead! He's been murdered! It's a penguin murder mystery! Oh no. A Mario character has died? Oh, that's happened before too. Just calm down now. You need to speak slowly so I can get to the bottom of this. Oh look, that idiot who took me off the ice. Oh my darling husband, somebody clipped his flippers. My Puffin, you're right. The mayor's been murdered. This is like a mystery novel, except it's real. How tragic. But madam, if I may ask, who on earth would have any reason to put the penguin on ice? Him right there, that man with the suspicious mustache. That's crap. You told me I could come in. Yeah, but you told us to come in, and he was dead before we came in here. Okay, this good woman is accusing you. We didn't kill him. I mean, I don't see why we would have any motive to kill him. He did it. No, you didn't. You were making sandwiches in the kitchen. Well, I guess. There's not really a kitchen. Mario didn't do it. He's obviously innocent. Well, you're not really giving any facts, Perry. Though it's true, he is obviously innocent. A backroom murder case. A high-ranking penguin slain. How could such a horrible plot twist hit our horrible city? Anyway, He thinks he believes us, but we have to find the real culprit. So we're going to go find the person who actually murdered Mayor Penguin, because if we don't, we will be stuck in the city forever. Now, if you noticed, remember he had a note saying Herringway. Maybe that's a clue, possibly. I'm thinking it is. Herringway. Herringway is obviously a play off Hemingway, the author. So, yeah, he's a mystery novelist. Though Hemingway wasn't really a mystery novelist, I don't think. But anyway, Herringway's a mystery novelist. And I love the music that plays here after the murder scene. And yeah, these penguins will stand on that panel. So until until you finish this scene, you won't be able to access that spirit piece panel until after it, and then you have to talk to them and they'll move. Do. You penguin killer! You just keep your distance. What's that gleam in your eye? No! I'm gonna be a murder victim. A murderer. So yeah, that penguin just tells you that Herringway is, and you can't leave the town until you finish this. And yeah, tons of cuts because I was short on time. So now that guy is busy talking to the wife or whatever, we can now break the ice and get that key. Because we need that key. Because if we don't get that key, we can't beat the game. So yeah. In the meantime, education. I said ... Don't talk to me. I was talking about, professors and, stuff about that earlier in this episode, but, is institutionalized, and yeah, or college education, basically, is that the way we should be going nowadays? I mean, I've seen a few videos of people arguing that we shouldn't, that there's better ways to educate yourself. Honestly, I think it depends on the person, but, I don't know. Like, I honestly don't think I would have learned as much if it wasn't for being in college, but not necessarily because of the professors, but more because of the people that, my classmates, doing it and working with them with other people. I don't necessarily think that the professors themselves have, I could technically learn the programs that I'm using by just looking it up, the information. But I think I learned more by doing and having people critique my work and stuff like that. And I don't know, in that case, would it be? It's useful to be with groups in college and do that. But in terms of getting an education, in terms of getting information, is it worth it? I don't know. I guess my thing is I think that college is. It's odd. Like I used to think that. Well, you have to go to college. College, you have to, it's ingrained in my mind that you have to go to college, you have to get an education, you have to do this. That's just how it works. But really, it's not. There's not everything is black and white. I mean, people dropped out of college. Bill Gates dropped out of college, and he's quite rich. He's quite, he invented Windows. I mean, that's just. You don't have to do things the way society always tells you to do it. You can do it different ways. That's how that's how things get invented. That's how we blaze trails. That's how we move forward, and that's how we get more innovation. So, like, if you want to leave college, you don't have to go to college just because that other people tell you have to. Now, for me, I think I work well at college because I've actually learned quite a bit. I've really improved just being in college. So I wouldn't say it's been a waste. But my question to others is, do you personally think that being in college has really actually helped you? I'm curious to what other people think about whether or not you think colleges should not just stop existing. But like, I don't know. I just like to say I still think shut up, you stupid penguin lady. But yeah, whether or not you think that colleges are worth whether or not you think it's worth going to college, I guess. Whether you think colleges need to adapt or not, I mean, colleges obviously have their own advantages. They do good things, but don't always. I guess my thing is don't always assume that colleges are the right thing for you. It's what's best for you, and that's. I don't know. I guess it's more of a question, but it's also more of just just having you think. Because I'm just wondering what you guys think and what I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So anyway, what happened in reality, he wasn't murdered. He hit his head on his gift, which he picked up invisibly with his movement. So he hit his head, his souvenir fell down, he hit his head, actually no, he slipped and hit his head on the floor, so he was just unconscious, and he was giving it to his friend, Herringway, who was the novelist. So yeah, no one has actually been murdered, which I don't, if really, seriously, did anyone actually check his pulse? I don't know. I guess maybe it's so cold that no, that wouldn't make sense. So yeah, that's about all the time I have for this episode. We solved the mystery. So next time we'll be heading to Starborn Valley. This has been Maker 400, reminding you, I like penguins.